Hi, this is Ms. Fitzmaurice, and this is a review for your practice quiz. Okay, so in number 1, it says a ball thrown and follows the path as shown above. Point Q is the highest point on the path. P and R are the same heights above the ground. Okay, it says which of the following represent the acceleration at point P? Well, we know that if something's in the air, AX is 0, and AY is equal to -10, so acceleration is always pointing straight down. The correct answer is D. Okay, number 2 asks, if car number 3, and this is car number 3, continues constantly accelerate at the same rate, what will its position be at the end of 6 seconds? Okay, so it sounds like we need to know, first of all, what is the acceleration, and then we have to plug in 6 seconds. Okay, let's look at this and figure out what information we have. Okay, we know that it starts from rest, so V0 is 0. Okay, we don't know the final velocity. We know that t is equal to 5 seconds. The final position, x, is 50 meters. And the initial position is 0. Okay, so we can use our first equation to find acceleration. X equals x0 plus v0 times t plus 1/2 at squared. Okay, we know v0 is 0, so this term goes away. x0 is equal to 0 as well, so that goes away, and we have x, which is 50, equals 1/2 times a 5 squared. Okay, 50 is equal to, I'm going to draw a line. So 50 is equal to 1/2 times 5 squared is 25, so 12.5 times a. I divide both sides by 12.5, and I find that the acceleration is equal to 4 meters per second squared. To actually solve for the distance, which is what it's asking us about, okay, it's asking about the position, we have to use the same equation, but we want to know about 6 seconds. So we have x equals x0 plus v0 t plus 1/2 at squared. Okay, we know that these two are 0, and everything's going to be the same except t is 6. So x equals 1/2 times 4, 6 squared. Okay, 6 squared is 36, times 1/2 is 18, times 4 should be 72. Okay, so our answer is C, 72 meters. Okay, number 3. It says you're driving in your shiny new convertible at a constant speed of 30 meters per second. You throw a ball straight up into the air. It lands A, behind your car, B, in front of your car, C, inside of your car, or D, not enough information. Okay, so you throw this thing straight up, and the way to think about this is that in the x direction, no matter what, acceleration is 0. Okay, so the ball, as it's going with you in your car, is going 30 meters per second. As you throw it straight up, its final velocity is still going to be 30 meters per second. So it's going to travel with you horizontally, and it's going to land, C, exactly inside of your car. Number 4, it says you throw a basketball horizontally at a speed of 4 meters per second, and it lands 3 meters away from you. How far away from you would it land if you threw it from the same height at 8 meters per second? Okay, so first of all, we have to draw a picture to understand this situation. You throw a basketball, this is you, horizontally from 4 meters per second, and it lands a certain distance away. It lands 3 meters away. Okay. If you made an XY chart, you would find that t depends on y. Okay, so if you threw it from the same height, you should have the same time. Okay, if it had the same time and it was going twice as fast, it's going to land twice as far away. So x is equal to 6 meters. Okay, also in number 5, this is kind of the same idea as the car. It says the cart shown above is moving to the right at a constant velocity of 5 meters per second when it launches a sphere vertically upwards at 10 meters per second. If the cart maintains a constant horizontal velocity, how far will the cart have traveled before it is caught by the sphere? Okay, so to solve this problem, we have to think about a few things. First of all, we know that this ball, its v naught x is 5 meters per second. Its v naught y is equal to 10 meters per second. Okay, and to solve this, we need to make an XY chart. When it's caught, it lands at the same spot, so XY, the final height, is equal to 0. Same with XOY. Okay, so we fill out our XY chart. We have XOY equals 0. It starts from the cart, and I'm saying that this is a height of 0. XY is also equal to 0. VOY is equal to 10. We don't know what VY is. And AY is equal to negative 10. In the x direction, we have XOX equals 0. XX is what we're trying to find. VOX is 5 meters per second, because that's how fast this cart is rolling. VX is going to be the same, and AX is equal to 0. We can use our y information to find time. And so we can do that. We have our first equation, xy equals xoy plus voyt plus 1/2 ayt squared. Okay, we go ahead and plug in 0 equals 0 plus 10t plus 1/2 negative 10t squared. Okay, in order to get rid of one of these t's, we can divide both sides by t, and we have 0 equals 10 plus negative 5, because 1/2 times 10 is negative 5t. Okay, I'm going to bring the negative 5t to the other side. I have 5t equals 10, and t is equal to 2 seconds. Now I know the time. I'm going to plug that into the x information to solve for xx. So I have xx is equal to x naught x plus vox times t plus 1/2 ax t squared. I know that x naught x is 0, v naught x is 5, t is 2, plus 1/2 times 0 times 2 squared, but this whole last term goes away, and I find that this thing has traveled xx equals 10 meters, which was option C. Alright, so hopefully this has been helpful. For tonight, or for tomorrow's homework, you're going to complete the second half of this practice quiz and then watch a video to see how you did.